Hi there. I see Linda's already in. So what I'm going to start with, let me go over here so I can watch on my phone too, just in case I miss anything. Oh, it's doing that thing where it won't let me in. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Okay, there. Well, my phone isn't muted but my sound is. So it's showing a couple people. Well, that would be me and Linda. I know there's lots of lives going on at the moment. Hi, Sniper Boofy. How you doing? Oh, hi, Chuck. How are you doing? We're going to start with what did I buy from Color Street when they had the buy one, get one free sale. Remember, Color Street is these nails. Hi, Camille. So you found your, you found them. Did you find some good colors? I need to know, Sniper. Let me know. Hi, Sam. How are you? So I don't know if, I know they have them in Canada, but I don't know if they only have these in the US and Canada. About 5 of them. Yes, you found some good colors. Ooh, I love that. I love that. And we'll just randomly pull them out because, oh, and I'll tell you which ones are presents. Light blue ones. Are they labeled Aspen Sky? Because that is the most beautiful light blue. Anyway, this is how you know I have a mild addiction to these things. I know the colors. How many did I order? A lot. You see? Okay. A lot. There we go. This one, this is for my oldest daughter. I told her pick a few. I think I told her to pick 4 because they were buy one get one free, and they'll go in her Christmas stocking, so she won't get them. They're very sealed, so yeah. But it came out of my Christmas money, so it's okay. It was not my I budget for Christmas all year long. This is called Floral Fantasia. It's very pretty, but yeah, not my vibes, but very much my daughter's vibes. The one that has the kiddos. Let's see what's next. These are for me. Rio Glow. Those are a bright, like a magenta pink. I know they kind of look red in the screen, and they're glittery. Imagine, okay, so yeah, there you can see that's pretty accurate to the color. This is called Rio Glow. Oh, thank you, Camille. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. So those are for me. I'm separating out the presents and the Lori ones. Red is my 3rd favorite color. Nice. Oh, Sniper, you're probably going to like these. These are actually for my 15-year-old stepdaughter who also loves them. This is called Samba Nights. It's kind of a shiny, but not glittery, blue-green color called Samba Night. Samba like the dance. Yeah, it's so pretty. So that's a gift. So that goes over here. Do I know how many I got? I don't remember. An even number. I'll tell you that much. That's okay. These are from me. These I've done on screen before. This is Glamsterdam. It's that kind of lavender, not quite as light as lavender, but lavender purple glitter. Hi, Arity. So this one is Glamsterdam. Oh, yes. This one, Camille. Yes, this says Camille all over it. This one, Samba Nights, because it's this greenish blue. It's so pretty. And like I said, it's like kind of iridescent, I guess. Whereas this is Glamsterdam, this is glittery. These are the ones I love. Now, was it you, Arity? You just got some of your Color Street. What color did you put on? So Glamsterdam is for me. So far, it's about every other is a gift. Oh, and I got, okay, the reason I got 2 of them is because I love it so much. And I have a feeling, because these are older colors, that the reason that they were on sale, the buy one, get one, it was certain ones. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny, Sniper. Well, you know, do you use them then? Or do you just want to have them there because then they're there? Or do you use them? Sneak them. But I have a feeling the ones that were on sale are probably, they were probably clearancing them out, like getting, because they do revamp their colors all the time. You know how companies do that. It's very annoying. Glazed over. Ooh, glazed over is a very pretty color. Yeah, that's a nice color. All right. So now this is an overlay. It could be Christmas, but not necessarily. So this is called Fabulous. And this is the reason I said it could be Christmas. There's red and green sparkle in there too with the gold. This is actually one my daughter requested. Oh, you can't do your nails until you're 18. Okay. They actually, I think they say supposedly you're not supposed to do nail polish until you're 13. You like the overlay? Yeah, it's pretty, right? Or it's the Samba Nights. I bet Camille loves the Samba Nights. She probably should have gotten 2 of those and sent one to you. Anyway, my daughter, the oldest daughter, asked for these. So it's the oldest and the youngest of the 5 girls. Yeah, you've been using them for years. Yeah. I was so, when I saw that sale, I'm like, because I'd done enough nail videos. I'm like, I know there are people in my community that love these nails. Okay, this one's for me too. This is Heart of Cosmos. There we go. It's pink. I would call it a very Valentine's-y pink. But yeah, I genuinely think they're probably going out. Yeah, okay. Right. He's more traditional. I'm like, do whatever you want. but you live in their household. I understand. Respect the rules, whatever. I get it. It's unfortunate, but I get it. So like I said, I have a feeling the ones that were in the sale, because it wasn't anything. Yeah, you had said that, Arity. I was so glad. And I really like my lady that sells them. She probably sells them mostly so she keeps them. So that she, for her, so that she can get them for herself. So she was probably surprised because you and Nairo both ordered. She was probably like, who are these people? This is another one my daughter requested. It's called Leo Rising because she is all Leo. There we go. That's the color. It's kind of a the color I think that Crayola used to call nude when we were growing up. Is that the color? Flesh. It was flesh. But white flesh, right? So it's just a hint of peach, but a hint of yellow too. But anyway, and it's got glitter in it. But that's for my daughter who is 100. Like if you could be 1,000,000% Leo, that's her. That's my daughter. She's Leo through and through. And yes. Yeah. Arity, yes. Oh, sandy color. Thank you, Sniper. That's correct. The color of sand. Thank you. That's a more accurate description. Oh, this is for me too. Again, I've done these on screen. This is Till the Glitter End. You can see that purple ombre to pink. I like this one a lot. So I might have a purple and pink thing going on here. Might be my colors. Even though like to wear, I don't wear a lot of pink. I wear some pink. I wear purple. I don't have a lot of purple clothes, but I would wear purple. Yes. Oh, Chuck saying hi to everybody. Ooh. Anyway. All right, I almost grabbed the ones I already grabbed, and you already saw those. So, but Till the Glitter. And again, I got 2 of them because I love them. I love Till the Glitter End. And because they were in that part of that sale and only certain nails were part of that sale, I just have a feeling it was sort of almost like a clearance sale and they're changing. Is this Tokyo Lights? No. This is like Tokyo Lights. Is this for, I can't remember if this is for me or for my daughter. I'm going to have to look at her text. Which I finally got everything transferred over from my old phone that I dropped in the water to my replacement phone. Again, every kind of insurance there is. So this is very like gold. It's glitter, glitter, and more glitter. It's kind of a rose gold glitter. And it's called Belize Bellini. So that's why it's got kind of a peachy undertone. Belize is in the country Bellini. Bellini's a drink, isn't it? An alcoholic drink. Yes, I know, right? The sparkles. Me too. Look at what I'm wearing. Like I added the purple sparkle because the orange wasn't sparkly enough. These almost look the same. That's hilarious. This what I'm wearing is the purple sparkle overlay. I can't remember what the name of that one is. And then the underneath color is coral, something coral. I can't remember. Oh, she has an entire, so do I, Sniper. I have a whole collection. My collection we refer to as the Ziploc vault because I put them all in, I will sort them into my Ziploc vault here shortly. It's a Ziploc inside of a Ziploc inside of a Ziploc. So when I get to that last one, it just smells of nail polish because it is real nail polish. Oh, this is for the 15-year-old. This one might be one that Camille would like too. Mardi Gras and glitter. Check. This is all the glitter. Look at that. I go through. Oh, that's funny. So much glitter, and then it's blue. It's like a purpley blue background and kind of blue sparkles and silver sparkles. Called Mardi Gras. I think I got that for the 15-year-old because she really likes blue. Like by far, that's her favorite color. Like it's not. I don't even know what the second color is. Yeah. I had a feeling you would like that one too. Oh, you're gonna like this one too, Camille. Yeah, you're gonna like this one too. This is called Blue Lagoon, but it's more of a teal. Yeah. So pretty, right? So pretty. Yep. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the glitter, I'm not positive seeing this in person. I am not positive my stepdaughter will like that. This might be too much glitter for her. I'll have to see. Like I said, it'll go in this. Oh, nice. Oh, because he couldn't stand the smell. I get it. But you wanted the pretty nails. That's funny. I love that. Ooh, this one's pretty. Oh, this is one my daughter requested. This is called Singapore Chic. It's definitely a copper, like a muted copper with glitter. Try to get it just right so you can, it looks slightly peachier on screen than it is in person. It's the darn yellow lights. So yeah. Oh, look at all the different colors of glitter we're getting. Oh, I love it. Oh, I do know you like I know you like the glitter. Did I say something? I did kind of say something that would have implied that you don't like glitter, but yes, you're glitter girl too. But yeah, the nail polish. So at least this smell is like only initially when you open the packaging. Well, or if you have a Ziploc vault. And I do the Ziploc inside the Ziploc so that they're still good when I go to use them later. Singapore Chic, that one's the other one for my daughter. I think those are the 4 that my daughter wanted. So you can see she has a palette, a color palette she likes. Kind of neutral, but kind of sparkly and kind of pretty. She's so my ex-husband is Italian and Greek, and so he is my kids, thank goodness, got a lot more color in their skin than I do, a lot of more melanin. Okay. Oh, okay. You were just clarifying. Yeah, I took cold medicine right before coming on, so I don't remember what I said 3 minutes ago. So that's all I'm saying. Oh, wait, maybe this is my daughter's. Oh, no, this is my daughter's. Which one did I put in here that's not? I know the flowers are. I know Leo is. Is it this one? Maybe I got this one for myself. No, fabulous. I remember. Well, maybe she got 5. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But this one. This, how do I describe this color? A very matte, not peach, like a somewhere in between peach and coral. I'll try to get it the best I can. I know it looks a little more orange on the screen than it is. That's pretty close to true color. Oh, hi, ukulele girl. We're looking at my nails before I do any crocheting here. The nails that I just ordered on an incredible special. So I know for a fact my daughter wanted those. So I got to figure out which one. So I guess I only got 2 for my stepdaughter. I don't know. I feel bad now. Should have got, well, she doesn't wear them consistently anymore, but she can wear them. Yeah, peach orange. Yeah. Dress up and have sparkle. That's right. Okay, here's another one. Both Chuck and Camille, guaranteed to love. Probably Sniper too. Okay, you see that? It's got just the tip of purple, and then it goes into a green, and then a silver sparkle. This is called Specific Water. Oh my goodness. Pacific Waters. I'm trying to get the angle just right so you can see what the real color is. There we go. That's pretty close. Yep. This one, I know I have at least, I hope I have one more still left. Otherwise, I would have gotten 2. But yeah. Oh, is this one your favorite so far, Chuck? I think that's all of them. Yes, that's all of them. So I'll have to look at my daughter's text to see it. But I think these are all hers, which is 5. I thought she got 4, but you can see, again, she has, I covered them all up. That's not helpful. She has a color palette for her nails. That's why I'm pretty sure even the sparkly ones are for her. Or maybe I told her, hey, tell me one more because I needed an even number. I'm really wishing I would have gotten more of these, but maybe I have more in my old stash. But how many is that? So I got 16 pair. Again, not all for myself. Oh, the cactus flower. The cactus flower from my daughter. That is such a nice neutral. That one. Yeah, she likes a little bit more natural look. But that's, yeah, 16 pair, 6, 7, I think 7 of them are butterfly. Oh, you got the Rio Glow as well. Oh, you got some not on sale as well. Yeah, I know. The dang website. They have such beautiful colors. Butterfly Nectar was one I almost bought. Rio Glow is one I bought. So Aridy's saying the one she got. So this was the Rio Glow, which is kind of that's pretty close to what it looks like in person. It's in the arena of purple, but like it's not purple like that purple. Maybe that kind of helps to see the difference. But anyway, I'm so excited. And I'm excited. The French manicures, yes. Yes, the French manicure is nice. Yeah, it's funny. Well, sparkle yarn, here's the thing. Sparkle yarn is great as long as it's not for a kid, number one. Number two, you want to make sure it's not going to be something that's going to catch on your hook. Oh, space case. I like that set too. The French manicure. Yeah, I really like the French manicure. They actually have the French pedicure now, the set now too, I believe. But I've never done the pedicures sets. They're just wider, obviously. Wider base. But the manicure set is like you have the white in a curve, and then you have a clear, which is called Clear as Day. They always carry Clear as Day. You can, like, if you'll put oh yes. Okay, yes, thanks, Camille. Okay, yes, thanks. My phone is being special. So anyway, yes, you have some for the toes, or they have those for the toes. Decent pattern, so I'm okay. Decent pattern, and you're asking for a type of pattern, a specific pattern. It'll randomly drop channels. You know how to drop your channels if you want to. I wanted to show you a couple things. First of all, I'll put this in my tackle at Tuesday, but I wanted to show you, I did finish the Jack Skellington bag, but I made my own modifications. I didn't feel like it was big enough because it would have stopped about here. So not only did I do more rows, I did increases. Then I did a meshy double crochet up here for my drawstring. And I said that I wanted one white handle and one black handle. And then I kind of did it like a Japanese knot bag so that you could do that too. But I wanted him to be able to hold my grandson to be able to hold the bag like that for receiving his trick or treats. So this is done. You can see it's pretty good sized. I mean, bigger than my head is not impressive, but how was the oh, you had chocolate chip cookies too. Oh, yes. Ukulele, say something in the chat about, are you posting it to my community or Camille's? Say, posted it in mine or Camille's, or both, because both is fine too, whichever. We just need to know. So, like I said, I wanted it Japanese, so you could Japanese knot bag style. I didn't do as extreme the two different styles, but you can see I made this one wider, this one narrower and longer. I just decided to just do my own thing because that's what I do. But up to here in the face, and even drawstring, all of that is entirely the same as the pattern. So this is from, if you didn't know, Camille's Holiday Challenge. This is a gift going out to my grandson. I had some other stuff I needed to send my stepdaughter anyway, so now I have this one more thing to send, and so it'll make it better. If any of you are following hers, at least for now, implantation was successful. So, right, and I remember you saying that, and I was trying to think what would make the most sense for a little kid, and I felt like having two handles would make the most sense, but I wanted him to be able to have the drawstring still, and I wanted it to be able to kind of close up otherwise. But anyway, oh yeah, Nickelback, yeah. Nickelback used to be the butt of a lot of jokes. I don't know if it won't let me post on Lori's, but it's up on Camille's end. Okay, so Camille, go check that out. Sorry about that. Callie girl is cooking. Yep, her oven is turned on and going. June something is the other end of that world. So these will go in my stash. Then before I go actually crochet, they do always send you I'll tell you how much you spent, so it's not that kind of sheet, but it did tell you how many. So I could have looked here. Well, it didn't tell me my total quantity, so it's fine. I probably just showed you my address. Oh well, 'tis what it is. And then I've got to figure out if all 5 of these are hers or if this one. I'm pretty sure that one's hers. Which one did I maybe put here? Maybe it's Singapore chic. Maybe it's this one that I did, but this is so her color palette, as you saw. I don't know. I'll probably give all 5 to her. This one might get confiscated. If she doesn't like them, I will trade her out Pacific Waters for these. Oh, you like Nickelback? I mean, I always felt like they had decent music. Like I said, these are gifts, so I didn't just get them for myself. Did you make a list? Did I make a list of what? I don't even know what I was saying. Did I make a list of what? Okay. Camille's got you. Ukulele. She's got you. Thank you. Since it wasn't letting her post to my community, because why would it? Because that would make life easy. Of who gets which. Yes. So I have my daughter's in a text, and then hers I just kind of picked. I know she'll want that. Sorry, I can't send those to you, Camille. I know she'll want those. I did not realize how sparkly these were. I'm not convinced she's going to want those. She doesn't like to be the center of attention very much. The real question is it free? Free is, and you're looking for a stitch. Okay. I am officially using it. The look at her hook, Becky. Check it out. Did I say that? Did I miss something from Linda? Oh, I missed Linda. Your jack bag is big. Oh, okay. So you followed the pattern and yours was big. I didn't feel like my bag was big. Well, okay. Something I realized way too late to do anything about. I was supposed to put, sorry, I missed your comment, Linda, looking down. Oh, yeah. Good suggestion, Arity. What was I saying about the bag? Oh, I forgot to double strand. I remember when I was about 3/4 of the way through, I was scrolling back or whatever. I was coming back to the pattern, the bag, and I was like, oh, I was supposed to double strand this. But you know what I did? Because she was talking about not wanting, Camille was talking about not wanting holes. So what did I do? I did linked double crochet. And so you still get a lot of stretch. I do feel like this is big enough now and stretchy enough. So I'm happy with it now, but I said, did my own thing. Went off book from the end of where she said to cut off the black yarn on 11 by 10. You want me to measure? I can measure. Can I measure? Well, yes, let me measure. Oh no. Do I not have that up here? I thought I had all my bags up here. Where's my Winnie the Pooh? That doesn't, oh, piece backs. Where's my Winnie the Pooh? That's my preferred measuring tape. There it is. Because I love the little body. Like right up against the edge of the body is where you measure. Let's see. I'm going to go from the center there to the top. Oops, that's centimeters. That's not going to help us. So after my adjustments, 13 inches to the top. And I'll go not to the widest part, but, and across is about 10 inches. But then, so across here was about 10 inches. Moved it a little bit. And all the way from the center, I went from the center of that circle to the very top ridge was 13 inches for my adjustments. Anyway, now I need to choose colors. That's always half the battle. 11 by 9. So all right, linked treble, I assume, is something ukulele was looking at, because linked treble is beautiful. Oh, you've been saving them from, and she doesn't notice when you've taken some. She doesn't notice that they're gone. I think that's funny. I wouldn't notice. I've got too many. That's probably exactly the problem. Well, or your benefit. I don't know. However you want to look at that. So those are gifties. The Becky hook. Back to the Becky hook. Literally using the Becky hook, y'all. And it's an MJ's. Oh, nice. Her make along is the bag. I do need to work on that bag. I will be adding the apple to the treat bag. I started it. Where is it? Okay. First of all, are you loving this yarn? Look at this yarn. So pretty. That's one row, y'all. That's one row. One row, because it's the Becky hook. That could be too. That she doesn't care. It's like, whatever. Anyway, so I will tell you, it is a pain in the butt working with this hook. Not even going to pretend. But MJ's off the hook. I'm following her pattern exactly. She said, get a bulky 6. This is a bulky 6. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm making an infinity scarf for a friend of mine that's turning 70. And she's like super rainbow, Deadhead, Grateful Dead lover kind of person. So I thought this was like perfect. But I'm like, holy mackerel, that is most of my arm span. And I haven't even finished this row yet. So it's not quite big enough to do what it needs to do, but I'm still probably going to go even. Anyway, not tight. I'm actually doing a foundation half double crochet because I'm like, I don't think I can, which by the way, it's easier to just go into 2 loops when your chain's that gigantic. Do you see that? That was so easy to go into and find the 2 and not the 3. Giant hook is the answer, Camille. But holy moly, using it is a pain. I'm not even joking. 1 strand, yeah. Yeah, right? It's going to be really beautiful, right? So this is Isaac Mizrahi. I don't think this yarn exists anymore. Let's look at it. It's a super bulky 6, which is what MJ's off the hook. She's the creator spotlight on Crafting Kitty, but I desperately was trying to find, and it wouldn't surprise me, Camille, if you are going to have a pattern coming out, but I didn't see any scarves. Did I miss it? If you have a scarves pattern, let me know in your lists. But this is a bulky, 1 strand of 6. And she and MJ said, I know it seems crazy to use a hook this big, but it's supposed to look like it does. It's supposed to look like open like that. This is a half double, 1 row of half double foundation, half double crochet. Oh, I didn't get through what is it? It feels a little itchy. Maybe it's got wool in it. Nope. Yep. I knew it. I'm going to get it off my neck or I'm going to start turning bright red. I don't mind. It doesn't bother my hands, but like I can't wear wool. Alpaca, no problem. Wool, slight problem. Not an allergy, just more my skin is sensitive. So it's 85% acrylic, 15% wool. She was using a 100-gram ball that And this is a 100-gram ball. No, this is 113 grams. Hers was 100 grams and 54 yards, 58 yards, 56 yards, something like that. I will be doing a scarf. It's basically, oh, okay. Okay, well, I have to have this done by the 23rd. So anyway, that is not to say I won't do that first. I have another person I have to make a scarf for. So there we go. Anyway, so this has some wool content. I'll definitely put one of my little cards with it, but you can machine wash it, but lay flat to dry. Don't bleach or iron. You can dry clean A, whatever A is. But anyway, the colorway, I'm trying to find the color. It's West End. West End. I mean, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I made a Woman's Day, make it in a weekend blanket once. What the heck? Giant granny square. Nice. It's hard to get used to. Yes, Weston girls, exactly. But I always liked Isaac Mizrahi's shoes. He sold Target shoes at Target. So, like, even though he was a high-end designer, like, he also would sell, like, what do they call that? When it's affordable fashion, I guess I'll call it that. All right. As you can see, I'm not 100%. So this, using the Becky hook and loving the colors. But I went through so many of your lists. I was looking for one of two things on the lists that are out so far or in your tutorials. I was looking for a scarf, a cowl, or an MJ's off the hook. He was high end and then Target going, yeah, right? Yeah, and I don't even know. I don't know if he still produces shoes or whatever. And I don't know. Oh, this is Premier. This is Premier carried Isaac Mizrahi, but I know this line is long gone because this yarn was from my friend, and I had exactly 3 balls. MJ's off the hook said 3 balls of 100 grams, which it's possible I'll get away with 2. 1 row. I know, right? Oh, you're lost in your pattern. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about, you're shocked. This is 1 row because that's 1 row. Like, holy mackerel. Anyway, it's going to be so pretty, and like, there's nothing complicated about it, but it's going to look so lacy. Beautiful. Anyway, that's Becky. Oh, I better put a stitch marker in that. Although, because it's got that wool content, it doesn't pull through as easily. I'll throw my tea set on there. Right? Isn't it so pretty, ukulele? It's the most beautiful. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And it definitely, right? It gives Grateful Dead vibes for real, right? This is a lady who, I said she was turning 70, right? If I didn't say that, she's turning 70. Oh, Walmart has it. Walmart carries it and it still exists. Okay. And it's Premier. Okay. Thank you, Linda or Arity, for knowing that. I did not know that. Because I got this from my friend who was clearing out her storage unit, and she knew she wasn't going to get back to the yarn crafts. So she gave me 4 giant boxes of yarn. That was the beginning of my yarn stash, in case any of you were wondering. I had no yarn stash up until the point. And then she gave me all that. And then here we are. Here we are, where I have to do yarn management of some sort every single week. And I had to do a bunch of yarn management this week, which you'll all see tomorrow. But I love it. But hi, Renee. So we were talking about this pattern. This is going to be a scarf. This is one row. I'm not even finished with this row. I just love the yarn so much. It does have wool content, so I had to get it off my neck, but it's going to be I believe it's an infinity scarf. I think that's what it was. It's Isaac Mizrahi Craft. It's a Premier yarn. Was it 12 and 88? No, 85% acrylic, 15% wool. I'm probably going to be scratching my face all night because I did that. I'm not allergic. It's just sensitive, like I said. It's Premier Yarns. Machine wash warm, lie flat. Color was what? West End. West End. He's from New York, in case that wasn't obvious. Right, exactly, Chuck. I'm not exactly allergic to wool. It's just I'm a little sensitive, so it makes me a little itchy. So I don't tend to use a lot of wool. But like crocheting with it doesn't bother me. My hands, it's no problem. It's just my face. And I had it right up against my neck under my hair. So I caused the problem. I knew it had wool content. I could tell feeling it. And the way it kind of, wool is toothy, and so the yarn kind of grabs itself. So anyway, I'm very excited to be able to use this gigantic hook. But oh, it's slow going. Oh, it's so slow. But no, I'm not allergic. I'm like, it's just, and again, it's just seems to be my head and face. Just my head and face. But not alpaca or camel or yak or, well, wait, I've never used camel. Cashmere, I felt that. I was making sure I wasn't reacting to that. That was fine. Use a lot of wool. You're the only one that can wear it. Yeah. So a lot of people, when I listen to people in, especially like the UK and Australia, most of them are using wool for almost everything. So I had mentioned I started a second Tunisian project. I literally pulled it all back out. So here it is. Here's my secret Tunisian. No, I have the one that's done and in the Lexi bags, but Lexi bag. I figured out that I was going to run out of yarn, and I was going to run out of yarn fast. So I did not realize that often Tunisian takes even more than crochet in terms of how much yarn. That's the hook I was using with that cable. It was, and the stitches were going all the way down, so it was sad. I think it was only 6 rows in, but oh well. I'll give it a go at another time. But that was a secret Tunisian project. As you can see, it is no longer, because I realized there was no way I was going to be able to make what I was making and have enough yarn. That's the remnants of yarn from something I made 2 years ago for my daughter. So like on that, Camille, if you're still here, are you going to have a Tunisian list at all of 25 Tunisian things? Maybe you could only get 15. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. If you are, I will do something. I'm going to try to at least do, how are you doing, Renee, by the way? I was thinking about you the other day. Oh, because I was talking about accidentally, when you accidentally hide someone or you accidentally block somebody and you have to go fix it. And it made me think of you, and that time that happened. Well, it's sensitive. Yeah, merino is better. Merino is better. Yeah, merino doesn't bother me anywhere near as much. Oh, see, I still have Andy dropping because she was on that live with me. I did not see. I don't maintain my Nightbot well enough. But anyway, so that was. I can tell that cold medicine is kind of wearing off. I'm going to show you what I am working on. Otherwise, that I've got to get done by, I think, the second weekend in October. It's going to be Mile High Stadium. That's the Bavarian Stitch. This is Fiber Spiders pattern. I think it was kind of nice. It filled in so well because I used that bumpy yarn in there. And then everything else is going to be this 4-weight yarn. But it's going to be kind of going around and around. Let me put this back in the project bag. So this is where my Becky hook is right now. And looking forward to using that. That's where that is. You ever have a moment you're like, I have been looking for that hook forever, and that bag just fell over, and there it was. So this is going in one of these bags, one of my Notions bags, so I don't misplace it again. This, I'm using this hook. This is my favorite. Yeah, I was making sure, because that one's a 5.5 as well. They're very similar, but they're the same size. But I love this one. This one's just okay. Love this one. So even though they're both furls, they're both 5.5. My favorite. Okay. Just checking the end of the combo. Okay. Superwash wool will work if people are bothered by regular, like sensitive, not allergic. Yeah, that's correct. And I have heard this. So you can be sensitive, and then you're okay with, I think I'm going to be switching colors here. My head is, ooh, I might only make an hour, guys. Scared to try fancy hooks? I'll get obsessed. So here's the God's honest truth, Renee. Every single one of my, I'll show you the ones that are right here. I know it's going to seem like I'm bragging. I swear that's not what this is. Where is my bamboo? Okay. These two are metal, and they're the same size. Different colors. So this one could end up, one of these might be in a giveaway when I get ad revenue. Yeah, that's what happens. You're totally right, Renee. Let me tell you, there's at least one more. I have never bought a furls hook. Never bought one. I have either won them as prizes, or people have just gifted them to me because they don't use it. So this one, I'll talk about this one specifically because this is the most recent. This one is from Ola Jo. I was in one of her lives one day, just chatting away, whatever. And then she suddenly told her mods to drop a word in the chat, and it picked me to win that. So, do I love them? Yes, I'll accept these two. Can you see why I don't particularly love those two? That lack of pointy head. It's hard to get in. Hi, Tina. So these were all gifts. Yeah, I bet, Camille. I bet you are really, and I would imagine if I was dyeing my own yarn and my yarn was coming out as beautiful as your yarn, I would get addicted to and only want hand-dyed yarn ever. Okay, these two want to go in there. And so I've got bamboo one that I really, really, really love. That's 9, or some wood. And actually, I'm not sure it's bamboo, but it's 9mm. I like that. Chanel for nice. Right. You want it to feel nice. I agree with that. And that's why, like, if you are going to use an acrylic for a wearable, it better be premium acrylic. It better feel nice. Yeah. I'm sure it dropped it already, but you are welcome to drop your channels. If you all don't know each other, check each other out. Hooks 247 for those of you who don't know. I already want all the DK from, yeah. Right. You got to sell some of it. But you just need to make some more, and now you know you want the DK. So here's the stitch I'm on here. And you're just going around and around. And right across here, this part, this is a double crochet 8 together. That's what that stitch is. Double crochet 8 together right there. And that's just down here. It's just 4, chain 2, 4. So you get kind of a shell or a fan, and then you have the 8 double crochets 8 together. But that's going to be the football field. Finger. Oh yes, you like all the fingering weight, right? Have you seen Camille's fingering weight? Oh, go look at her shop. Yep. Camille, drop your shop's link if you can. Just look at it, even if it's to lust over, Renee. It's so pretty. Oh, hello, Zach. How are you? Seriously. Oh, I don't have it up here. My daughter is taking, well, she wanted my younger daughter, also an adult. She wants to, yeah, check. I'm serious. Which colorways, Camille's? I know you're probably out getting your link, but do you have all, like, there's Linda's Garden and Margaritas with Margaret. I love the margaritas. Actually, I love them both. And then there's the Texas Bluebonnets. I don't think that's a fingering weight, but I could be wrong. The Texas Bluebonnets is gorgeous. Okay, so there's Camille's shop. If you're interested in hand-dyed natural fibers, is all of, what is yours? Merino? Texas Sun. That's that one. If you're looking for fall colors, that Texas Sun is gorgeous. So yes. Zach, what you up to tonight? You're off. Oh, you get 2 days off. That's why you're able to go on live tomorrow night. Texas Bluebonnets. Happy Feet. Happy Feet is in the fingering as well. Okay. Cute. I mean, cute name. Obviously, the yarn is gorge, but there's like five different fingering sock weights or sock yarn. Just see, yes, right, Renee. When you look at it, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of deliberately don't look because I know I'm just gonna want it all. I'm gonna want it all, and I can't right now. I can't right now. I want it. So yeah. Hi, Luana. Sorry, Luana. I apologize. How are you doing down? What's the weather like today? I know you've been not having the greatest weather down there. But you're about to shift to spring, right? Summer blooms. Oh, that one's pretty. Hi, Thrifty. I don't know if I said hi to you, Rachel. I apologize if I didn't. Yeah, they're... Yeah, she wants to buy some. She needs to sell some of the yarn because she wants to buy some more of the alpaca that is just the softest yarn. I hope you did too, Rachel. Okay, I can tell my head is not going to cooperate. I promised you that I might crochet on the channel tonight. I apologize. I'm not going to be able to. The cold medicine I took before, I'm a little loopy. But would you guys like to talk about this? Some vintage magazines? Would you like to see from what year? Let's see if it says the year it's from. Come on, tell me the year. Tell me the year. Copyright 1950, 50. Y'all want to see some stuff from vintage? From 1950, apparently. I finally found a copyright. We're going to go with that. This is called Quick Tricks in Crochet. Yes, show you. Okay, so this cover, everything on this cover feels like it could be from right now, right? I don't know. I don't know if people would do that with their salad serving stuff, but like everything here, that's an apron. Look at it. This 100% looks like something somebody would make right now. Like 100%. It's from 1950. Okay, so this is called the Rose Set. This is Clark's J&P Coats. What is that? What company is that? Because you all have told me. Is that the Susan Bates company? J&P Coats. Isn't it so? That one. Isn't it so pretty? So it gives you a round hot plate mat, which I'm assuming is that one, because there's a pleat in there. It gives you a pot holder. Pot holder. That's probably that one, right? Yeah, because it's got the extra layer. And edging. Okay. Well, let's see what else. Let's look at the next page. I'm too immature for this. Red Heart. Clark, Coats and Clark is Red Heart. Okay. Yeah, no, it's beautiful, right? I don't know where the rest piece. Round hot plate mat. Let's try it. Where's the rest? Continue. Oh, it skips some pages. Okay. So it's going to give you the patterns for all of this. So it says Quick Tricks in Crochet. Tricks to transform everyday variety store items into charming shower gifts or conversation pieces for your home. Intriguing additions to your wardrobe, or fast money makers for the church bazaar. Made with J&P Coats or Clark's O.N.T. threads, your quick tricks will be budget savers to you and objects of admiration to your friends. Sorry, went into my advertiser voice, just being a little bit funny. Thank you, though, Thrifty, for knowing that. Okay, so that was, there you go. All right. See, my phone is almost back to normal. My replacement phone. I think I've got everything now. So there's those. Yes, you were saying that. And I was thinking, I have a bunch. I'll share. Okay. Look at these. Somebody was making Tunisian coat hangers covers the other day. Who was it? Was it Dorothy? Somebody was. And then this is really cute. And when I tell you what name that is, this is why I'm immature. Lakeside looks like Van Gogh Starry Night to me. Lakeside. Dorothy. It was Dorothy. Okay. I have some vintage yarn. Is how you. Oh, thank you. That's how you knew. Okay, so it wasn't something you heard. You actually know from experience. There's some flowers they put on, and I'll tell you what all of these different things are here momentarily. Look at this flower. This is all crochet. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? All right, so here's what we've got in this. This is why I'm too immature. Candy or nut cup. That's what that is. Daffodil hangers. That's that one. And then it tells you all the petals and then the stamens, and then you have to go to another page for the rest of it. So, all right. Let's see what they've got for us next. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's got the fuchsia hanger. Wait. Okay. Oh my gosh. Some of this now we're actually getting into outdated stuff, back to something that would happen now. I'm trying to figure out, are some pages missing? There might be some missing pages from this. Yeah, I think so. I think page 3/4 is missing. There's a shade pull, P-U-L-L, doll, hat and bag. Here we go. Let's look over here first. Look at this stuff. They got these little bags. Oh, wrong side. We got these little bags and these hats. Now this hat, again, this one, very in style currently. The other one, not as much. Not that it wouldn't be, but not that it would be blatantly not in style, but this one is actually in style. Right now, 75 years later. Beautiful. Oh, you would name them after. Oh, I like that, Renee. Beautiful paintings. I see. I think there is somebody. Who is it? Hold on. Let me think. I'll come up with it. It's something storybook or storybook something. Storybook Yarns, maybe? Storybook Yarns does it after they're inspired by books. But I love the idea of doing colorways inspired by paintings. So Ukulele Girl, I would have worn that hat on the left about a year ago. Left. Is that this one? Or this one? Which one's the left? I'm sorry. Let's do top and bottom. Top, bottom. Because my left and right, I'm terrible with left and rights. I am silly and get that confused. Because this, my friend, I have a friend, girl in the blue. Oh, okay. So, oh, really? That was your style, huh? Interesting. Okay, that's helpful. So again, 75 years ago, and this stuff is, well, maybe not all this stuff. Let's look at this other page. But this stuff is coming back in style. Let's look at this. The shoes. The shoes. Fascinating. Fascinating to me. I don't know if is that micro? It doesn't necessarily look micro. I like the little bracelets and necklaces and stuff. Very cute. And that's what do you call those things? Garter? Bandanas and lacy. Okay, so it looks like a bandana to you. Yes, there are patterns, but like I said, I'm missing at least one page. Let's see. Let me see if there's a pattern for that. Continue it on page 13. Let me see if I've got that whole pattern. I do have that whole pattern. 394. I'll tell you in general. Let's see what it says. Did I remember the name of that correctly? Hold on. Okay, lost my mind. FV 394. FV 394. It's talking about a bone ring. So it makes me wonder, looking at this pattern, if back here, if there's some kind of, and they said a bone ring, BONERING. Camille, don't make me laugh. I'm going to laugh. That's what it says in the pattern in 1950. I'm going to just do this for a second. All right. I'm wondering if it's like one of those wooden rings. We would use wooden rings now. Yeah, I'm too immature for this. I'm just seeing how complicated it is. It looks like a pretty easy pattern. What the heck is a bone ring, you all? And not the thing that's making us all giggle. What is that? I don't know. I can't read. Okay, I'm not feeling this. Small white rings, right? So they were actually probably bone, because we just have things like plastic that they wouldn't have had in 1950. Yeah, a ring made of bone. And how big? Yeah, right, Camille. Exactly. That's the problem. It's like we would make plastic rings. How big around were they? Were they kind of a standard size? Probably plastic now, right? That's what I'm thinking, Linda. But they wouldn't have had plastic rings in 1950. I can't. Okay, well, I want to understand, but I do not understand. Oh, I see it. I think it's right up there. I think it's at the top of the head. Oh, they did a magic ring. No, they did a chain 6 and form a ring. So I'm confused. Yeah, okay. I would have to work with these magazines a while to understand how they work. I think these are earrings, y'all. The flowers. I think those are earrings. Those are so cute. Cabone. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll look it up. Right? These are FV. I'll see if this pattern's in here. Thank you. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the bone ring share. All right. So this was, wait, what was it? FV401. Let me find it. And of course, is that the page that's missing? Oh, poop. Page 10. No, that should be there. Okay. Let's see what it says. It says size 70. So that's thread, right? Is that 70 weight thread? Size 70, one ball each. Number 8 blue, number 9 yellow, number 48 hunter's green. Again, oh, it's tatting. So that's not micro. It's called tatting. Tatting. Don't misplace one of the, or don't replace that A with a different letter. So tatting, and then it says if you're using tatting crochet, it's size 70. If you're using Clark's ONT Best 6 cord mercerized crochet is size 30. I only have size 10 and size 40 and size 50. That 50 is so thin. A ring made, but I always want to know. Tatting? Yeah, I'm very curious about tatting. So I'm reading it to see if it's something I can figure out. So this actually is just talking about the tatting yarn or thread and not necessarily the earring. So the flower, 4 single crochets, then double crochets. Yeah. It's all just crochet instructions. Because I've got other, yeah, I agree. Ukulele, hello, Vima. We're talking about this magazine that I got at, from this lady. She was selling a bunch of yarn, and she was selling, yes, Chuck, I believe, does do tatting. Yes. Oh, your stepdad used to. That's cool, Luana. This is from 1950, Vima. If you weren't here to hear that. So this is from 75 years ago. And I was saying how much that apron would currently be in style 75 years later. So far. Somebody could just give me a week and a few tutorials. Right. You could. I guarantee you could, ukulele. I guarantee you could. Oh, nice job, Vima. Working hard. So the things we said. So ukulele girl, I don't know what the rules are. Is this past copyright? Because I know I can't just post it. I certainly can't sell it, but if there was a way for me to email this earring pattern to you, it's very easy. It does tell you to starch them, though. It says sew a rhinestone to the center of each flower. Sew snap fastener in place on each end. But that's when you're doing the necklace. Make the flower, but then paste to an earring back for the earring. So one of them is vintage and one of them is antique, right? Those are the two differentiations. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, ukulele girl, if I have a way to figure out how to get this to you that won't be feel like a copyright violation, I will. Here's some more. Again, to me, I bet this calls for bone rings again. This feels like something that would be current. Look at these. Doesn't that feel like that would be on somebody's table right now? But it looks like you make flowers. Let's see. I'm trying to see if yep, bone rings. A lot of 65. You'd need a lot of rings for these, to do this set. Minecraft is fun. I say that I have watched my stepdaughters and my daughters play. I've never actually played. I just think it's funny. But, oh, this is the other page. I felt like some of this was very up to date and current. And then this right here, this hat in particular, to me, this hat is so on trend. Like, seriously. 100% people would wear that. And Ukulele Girl said this was her vibes in the past. So that would also be current. The little bags, maybe. They're cute. And then we were talking about these earrings right here. Very cute. The pink flowers. Oh, these, these or these on the shoe. All right. The little ones or the big pink ones? I'll have to see what those are made of. It's FV383. Let's see. The headband or... Yeah, all of this seems to be thread. A number 7, you guys that actually know these, a number 7 crochet, steel crochet hook. What size is that? Is that really small? I don't know. So that's one of them I had sitting here. That's right. Oh, okay. That's good to know, Sniper. That's a helpful hint. Okay, here's the other one I have sitting here. Now I have more than this, but these are the ones I have sitting here. It's just edging. Edgings. This one is, well, let's see. Let's see if I have the date on this one. Oh, it cost 10 cents. Cost me 25 cents. Oh, this one's from 1949. Which is why I think it's all in, other than that cover in black and white. Look at how beautiful that is. That looks like the work Chuck's been doing. So darn pretty. So this is just edges. That one's labeled as towel edging, and this is all using thread. Look at these. I'll kind of get up close so you can really see them. The different edges. They're all just edgings. Look at that. Love that one. I'll show you this one, but it's hard to see because it's up against something like furry, like almost like latch hook, but that's the edging they're showing you. Is there one there? No, I showed you that one. 4, 3, okay. Okay, this says pillowcase charm. Look at, so they're saying you would put that on the edge of a pillowcase or that one. Look how, that's so pretty. Ooh, I'm excited about something I'm seeing on the next page. Oh, or in a couple pages. Look at these edges. Gorgeous. So pretty. So this, you have some of those pillowcases, right? Right, dainty and beautiful. They look nice on embroidered. Yes. Yes. That makes sense. Embroidered yarn estate sales. Yeah, that's exactly where you're going to see some of this. This was, yeah, these were her mother's, the lady I bought them from. I'm in a ballpark. She was 10 to 15 years older than me. I'm not really sure. And they were her mother's. So yes, in essence, she was clearing out stuff, but she wanted everything to, she didn't want to just like give it to Goodwill where who knows where it's going to end up. Right. 6, 7. Oh, this one, I don't know. I see. Oh, yeah, you can see it when you see it on the screen. It's the letters, and that's what I was reacting to because it gives you the chart for all the different letters, which that's amazing. That seems like something Linda would do. Oh, that might, they're not Gothic though. Sorry, I was going to offer them to Camille for her bless your heart. But look at that. That's a fun edging this way. That's I don't know if I've ever seen an edging that looked like that. How about you guys? With the like blocky. This one's pretty, but I don't necessarily love this, but it's interesting because I don't know if I've ever seen it. Yeah, right. I remember grandma's stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I did not show you this. These are both gorgeous, and I kind of want to make both of them right now. I have nothing to put an edge on that would be appropriate for that, but look at that. Oh, so pretty. I'm so sorry. This is saying size 30 thread and steel crochet hook number 10, which I do know I have a number 10 in this here set of tiny hooks. Where's my number 10? There's my number 10. These are all vintage, or this one is a boy, number 10. I think when they're this small, what can you even tell? I'm trying to get close enough you can actually see that. That's the number 10 hook. To compare, or so that you have a picture, this is a 0, so they're going backwards. The 0 is kind of big. The 10 is absolutely not kind of big. And it's got just a little bit of rust because, again, well used, antique, vintage, I don't know which. I'll try to stay still again so you can see that there. All right, so that's a 10 hook. So I paid for these loose ones, I paid $1 a piece for them. And I have used one with one of my foam handles. I have used one. It works really well. I won't tell you what for. You're about to see. Actually, I don't know if I said. What's this one? Oh, my phone is ringing. Let's hit the screen. That was a Doctor Who theme, if you were not aware. Still hooks in there. You can, yeah, right? Like I have some, this one. What's this one? This is a 14. Look at, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Like it's barely a hook, right? Like there's barely anything on the end there, but there is. Anyway, I rarely use a hook or needles bigger than a 4. So you use the small stuff on the tiny hooks. Okay, that makes sense, Renee. Oh, let me go back up. I missed chat. Say cheese, everyone. Okay, let me go. Okay. Literally. So cute tank tops. Oh, yes. Yeah, and I haven't even finished with all the edging. Number 10 is tiny. Yep. Drop your weather. Tablecloth edges. Pillowcases. Say cheese, everyone. Oh, no. It's all right. You can be random here. I'm random all the time. I don't know how to not be. Size 12 steel hook from Walmart. They say, oh, that's right. And a size 12 and an H. Let me show you an H. This is an H. Does that look like somewhere between the size 10 and the size 14 I just showed you? No. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous, Chuck. I'm so sorry that happened. Hopefully they get it resolved for you. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to go back and see what else I missed. 0 is off. Oh, for acrylic. Oh, okay. A 0 is a 2.5. That's why it looked like a what I would call normal hook. Okay. I'll get this. Yeah, I can't believe they did that to you, Chuck. That's not even close. Oh, thank you, Camille. I love that. That's now I understand. That was a good comment. Sews and stitched and knitted and crocheted. Yeah, not me. My dad's side, they did a lot of crafts, but not yarn crafts as far as I know. Maybe sewing. He learned on the tiny hook, so that's what's natural. Order from a tatting supplier. Yeah, for real, Chuck. That's how I would feel too. What was I going to show you related to? Oh my God, my head. Sorry, it's the cold medicine. My head is like. Oh, hi, Flaming Boss. How are you? No pictures of me between 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. That's fair. It's not quite midnight. We can still take a picture of you right now, Zach. What was I going to say? Oh my gosh, my head. I don't know. I'm doing okay. I have a cold and a little bit of a migraine. I took some medicine and it's making me cold medicine, so it's making me not think very clearly. But before I was sneezing and runny nose, and it was rough times. So I'm like, no, we don't need to see that. Oh, since we got some new people here that didn't see this. Yes, this is yes. I need to take a different one at the moment. Thank you though, Camille. I will by seeing that, it will stick in my head. I will. And I'll probably finish up here half hour or less, probably less. This is my Jack Skellington Halloween treat bag for Camille's Creations holiday challenge, which is making patterns from her. And I made it like a Japanese knot bag where I have to enunciate the word knot, where the one handle kind of slides around the other, but I also wanted the drawstring so you could make it go. But anyway, so I figured when he's trick-or-treating, this is for my grandson that lives in California. His Buzz Lightyear costume is way too freaking cute. Anyway, even though that handle's bigger, that's on purpose. I wanted him to have two handles to hold out so that when he trick-or-treats, it, or if they just go to events, I don't know what all she's doing with them. I'm going to send this off here probably Tuesday. But the holiday challenge, anyway, that's why I made it different than the pattern. And I made it Japanese knot style because I kind of liked the way that looked, which normally they'd be the same width, but I decided to make the white one skinnier because, to be honest, I wanted to just finish and be done with it. And I added rows and increases and all kinds. Anyway, it's very cute. I followed her pattern exactly on the face. Exactly. I did not do any modification on the face. And up until right about there, it's entirely the pattern in the list. So Camille's holiday challenge, go ahead and drop that link, Camille. I am so happy with it. The handle that I chose. It was kind of an experiment. And I'm really happy that it worked out. Right. It's fun, right, Rachel? So it's, like I said, it's exactly that pattern up to right there. And the face is exactly her pattern. Exactly. I didn't change any of that. So up till here, I just wanted it bigger. So I did some increases and then I had to do some decreases. And then I did a mesh at the top for the drawstring. But then, like I said, because it was for a treat bag and not the backpack that the pattern is, I was like, it needs 2 handles so he can hold it out, and then he can drawstring it, close it, and he can close it like that. Just love it. So anyway, holiday there, she just dropped that link. So the I never used the machine for, wow, that's impressive, Renee. No machine sewing on quilts is impressive. The Happy Holidays Challenge is all the holidays, or all the times you're giving gifts, right? So what is included is you get entries by doing patterns from any of her 25 whatever's list or her tutorials. I was partway through making one of her hats. I'll show you. Well, I already took it out. Oh, there's my bamboo hook. Ha! There's my bamboo furls. I love this one too, actually. Really like this. This is a 9mm. And actually, I don't know if it's bamboo. It feels really light. So if you want less weight, the wooden furls. But again, slippery slope. But I still have never had to purchase one. I have been beyond blessed in that way because I love them and I use them all the time. But thank you. The video for the bag. Yes. So Camille did this bag following the pattern pretty precisely on a live. That's the link she just dropped. The holiday thing is any of her tutorials, as in Camille's, and anything from any of her 25 whatever's playlists. I've already made a few, but I had a hat halfway made, and it turned out this was not enough yarn. So I'm going to do, it's going to be striped. That's a navy blue. It's going to be striped, but it's going to be her pattern with this green because these are the same yarns, same type of yarn. It's this Charisma. But I think that'll be nice, vertically striped. She is putting out a tutorial for the striped version. That's the link for the free pattern that is included. Yes. Oh, okay, perfect. That's a yes. Yes. So it's really nice because those lists, for the most part, it's she's already done the leg work is the way I would describe it. So I'll put that back there for the moment. Or wait, do I need to keep it? No, I don't want to keep it in that particular project bag. The legwork to find the written pattern from Etsy where it's not a broken link or it's not where it is actually free, not sort of free. And so she's done a lot of legwork on those patterns. So at a minimum, go watch those videos at a minimum. But there's going to be stuff in there that you're going to want to make. I've already made the apple, the jack, and I have a handful more on the go in process. Oh, thank you, Camille. You're so sweet. But anyway, I'm gonna have to dig through my nail vault. I should have thought of that before I sent your birthday present. That's right. That's all right. Okay. I feel obligated to finish this. Did I already show you guys these two? Also very beautiful. And then there's the, oh wait. Oh my gosh. I think I must have. Oh, look at this. This is called hairpin lace. What is hairpin lace? What makes it called hairpin? Look at this. 1949. Stunning. Look at that. What makes it hairpin lace? Oh, I see. You're using one of those. I have some of those from kits. One of those thingies. I didn't know what they were for. Have any of you ever done this? Have you? Who's done this? Do the bottom one, this one? This one? It kind of, it feels like a centipede, a dragon. It's this one, if this is the one you're talking about. It's so cool. Boy, that would be a whole learning process to figure out the hairpin. But I do have one right here. It's in this set, right? See, my sister got me a tool set. Well, I know those are needle stoppers. I don't knit though. I don't know. I do use these because you can use these on the knitting loom. But this, I believe, is that tool, right? Is that what you make hairpin lace on? Yeah. Yeah. I want to see. I do too. I might have to look it up. And then there's a bigger one, right? Is this right? Is that what these are for? No, these are not what this. Are these just shawl pins or what are these? What are these? Stitch holder. This is a stitch holder for knitting. Got it. What's this? All this stuff that I don't know what it is that I possess, I own. What's this? Hey, I dropped something. Well, you know, inevitable. What is this? What is this thing? I have no idea. Knit stitch holder. So this is a knit stitch holder as well. Does that slide? Yeah, that thing slides. That slides. Threading elastic. Ah. So it's a thread. Okay, that makes sense. Because you can change the size of how big that is. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you, Luana. That's really cool. Stuff I had that I didn't know I had. See if there's anything else interesting in here. But I don't have the tool for hairpin lace, apparently. Oh, there are additional dividers. But why would I want dividers when I have big... Okay. I guess it's trying to reach everybody. It's got a bunch of these light bulb and then the plastic ones. And tell me how you use that. I assume this is a knitting tool. How do you use this? Okay. Thank you, Camille. The threads, ties, and all that. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because you need something wider. Wider, W-I-D-E-R. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chuck. Tell me how to use this little guy. Because I thought it was a thimble, and then I picked it up, and it's a ring. I mean, obviously, it's like a thimble, but I'm assuming it's so you don't stab yourself, but I'm probably not even wearing it correctly. But it's got the light bulb. And then the plastics, the light bulbs are so nice. These are nice for amigurumi because they're not going to leave a hole. Sometimes it kind of shows where a stitcher marker was if you use the thicker. For when you're sewing. Oh, for when you're sewing so, like this. So I put it like that. So when I push. Thank you, Lana. That makes sense. So instead of being like a over the thumb thimble. You could put it on your thumb. Well, I have tiny hands. I don't know. Pushing the needle through. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got it. So it is, in essence, what I would call a thimble, but it's just a different shape. All right. Everything else in here, it's like a fabric tape, snips. I do love snips. All right. Sad. I thought I had the hairpin lace tool. I do not. But Camille found it for us. Put it in the chat. All right. I have yarn out for more Camille projects, but yeah. So if somebody wants to do hairpin lace and you want this, and I can email you, email me and I will send you anything here. I just don't feel like I can put it out on a public format. Oh, I kind of like that edging. That's kind of cool. Mesh and picot. That's kind of fun. What page am I on? That's page 10. 7. Oh no, there's not page numbers there. That's 6. That's 10. 8. 7. Which one was 6? Sorry, trying to get it back together. 6. Okay. 7, 8, 10. Nope. 2, 3, 4. Is that it? 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now I think I've got it back together in the right order. Yeah, I showed those, I think. Right? I showed these. Did I show these? Yeah, I showed those. All right, and then there's the letters. Like I said, I would feel fine about emailing pictures of this stuff, but I wouldn't want to post it publicly. Oh, look at these. This is called Rick Rack, which I've heard of Rick Rack. What does that mean? Look at these. Oh my gosh, I love this bottom one. Well, actually, I love every single one of these. Look at this. This is so pretty. 1949. How'd it going on? Gorgeous. So yeah, now I need to know what's the difference with Rick Rack. I still don't have things in quite the right order here. It's all right. It's all right. We enjoyed our walk down. Wow, they did amazing stuff back then. It's a zigzag trim. Okay, so like this. So like this part of it, like where they have the zigzaggy part. Oh, I don't. Oh, there it is. It's in the middle. See it everywhere but that last one. And I always get so educated, and I do love that. And again, I'm missing a couple pages out of that one somewhere. But again, these were her mom's, and she sold, I think each thing that was paper clipped together was 25 cents. I think these were 25 cents. I mean, inflation, right? Just kidding. 75 years. They paid 10 cents. I paid 75 or 25 cents. I doubt. It's not really inflation at all. This one was from 1950, and I'm blown away by how many of these things are so absolutely current. Like, you could make most of this stuff. Oh, I didn't even see this down there. Did you guys see the little doll down there? In the little flower doll dress? It's a very little doll. So cute. Anyway. But I'm just amazed in 75 years how many of these styles are current. That's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. All right, so, and again, some of you are here and weren't here earlier. I'm actually using the opposite of you, Renee, if you're still here. I'm using the Becky hook. Yes, they sold it like ribbon to attach to your sewing collars. Okay. 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 Let me move up a little bit and catch all this. Okay. Oh, and I didn't finish some of it. I didn't fix some of this. Nightbot. That's all right. They were born in the early 1900s. Yeah. Ukulele needs my email. Okay. Oops. This is my email. So this is what I'm making with, this is one row. I'm not quite done with the row yet. I don't think I'm going to do as many stitches as she says because holy mackerel, that would be huge. I'm at, I put stitch markers. Okay, perspective, that is 10 stitches from hand to hand. 10 stitches. 10. Yeah, it's a super bulky 6, but it's not like a huge super bulky 6. It's because of this. They're just half double crochets. I'm doing a half double crochet foundation. Yeah, it's crazy, right? But oh, I love this yarn. I love this yarn. Isaac Mizrahi is 85 acrylic, 15 wool, and it just says wool. It doesn't specify. I'm going to get itchy again, but it doesn't bother, again, for the most part, it doesn't bother my hands. It just makes my head a little itchy. Okay. Yes, perfect. Perfect. And then you hopefully you told me exactly what you want me to send you, and I will send whatever you want. Because like I said, I think in private it's old enough that I just didn't want to share publicly. Okay. All right. And I will not share your email publicly either there, ukulele. All right. But it is a machine wash dry flat. So it's super bulky, 15% wool, but it doesn't specify wool. So it's just wool. I don't know. Right. It looks like the facets. Exactly. Exactly, Camille. But this one's is that the composition of facets as well? But it works up like the facets. I've had a couple balls of facets. So yes, that's exactly right. But the way that just, and that purple, this purple I'm getting to here is so pretty. So it's this, it goes from blue into that purple, into a deep green. Oh, it's so pretty. But that's one row and it's super lacy, but it's because it's a giant hook. So the pattern, it's an MJ's off the hook pattern. And she says use the 25 millimeter hook. She talks about how fiddly it is to make. But I was like, there is no way I'm going to keep my chains big enough to go back into. That's why I'm doing the half double crochet foundation instead. But it is going to get linked up, connected. So I've got, how many do I have? Do I have 20 or 30? 20. I've got 30 stitches. This is 30 stitches, y'all. I'm supposed to do double that. I don't know. Is it a double wraparound? I'm going to try to just stay on my hair. Maybe it is a double wraparound. Oh, okay. Gotta not touch my head. Again, I can touch it all day long, no problem. Yeah, that's 30 stitches. That's hilarious, right, ukulele girl? 30 stitches. Big hook. I mean, it's thick yarn, but it's not like I've seen super bulky 6 be a lot thicker than that, right? Oh, Becky, look at that hook. Exactly, but I'm using it, Lexi. I'm using it. Look at this. 30 stitches. 30 stitches, and it's almost. I'm trying to get it exactly. It's like nearly my arm span. 30 stitches. I'm supposed to do 60. I'm going to look ahead in the pattern. I might only do 40 or 50. I'll probably do at least 40, but yeah, because I'm at 30. I'll measure it at 40 and see. But yeah, oh my gosh. Yes, I've been oohing and awing over this yarn. It is 15% wool. Is Isaac Mizrahi. Craft, somebody, I want to say Arity, but I'm not positive. Somebody said they do sell this at Walmart, even though it is a premier yarn. This Isaac Mizrahi, I don't know if they sell this colorway. This colorway is called West End. And I'm making this for a friend who's about to turn 70. Oh, hi, Zara. How are you? If y'all don't know Zara, she is an incredible mod, but she also has a channel. I know you don't post on the regular, but you are welcome to drop your link. Anybody. It is Hooks, HOOKS 247. If you want to drop your link. Now that'll just drop your regular link. Yes, Zara's lovely. If you don't know Zara, she's lovely. But this yarn, I was saying this is one row. This is one row, 30 stitches. 30 stitches. Trying to get it so you can see the whole, yeah. Sometimes a pattern, I don't care. Ukulele, don't get discouraged, because sometimes it doesn't matter how long you've been crocheting, a pattern can humble you. It can make you feel brand new. But I'm using this hook. It's 25 millimeters. So that's why it's making it so lazy. But this yarn, I wish I could wear wool. I can't wear it. I have no problems touching it, but I can't wear it because it makes me itchy. And then I'll start turning red, and I can tell I was touching my face after touching the yarn. But my hands, no problem. I can touch it with my hands all day long, no problem. I can even the back of my hand, not a problem. Just my face and my neck. I don't know. It scares you because of carpet beetles. Oh, that's fair. I'm in Colorado. We don't, to be honest, we just, moths are more of a problem here than other kinds of bugs. I've been defeated by many a pattern. Sometimes you do have to walk. I almost got defeated by my own darn pattern, y'all. But it's done now. I have to scarce, but it's just never cold enough in Southern California. Yeah, even now, if they had such a thing as a super weight bulky cotton, something like this might actually work. Yeah, I'm lucky I can work with it. You're exactly right, Zara. Because it's not a true allergy. It's just more of a skin sensitivity. Yeah, see, Chug's been crocheting forever, and she still, some patterns are what the heck to her. And she does what I do when I don't understand and I don't think it matters. I just change the pattern to make it work. Make it work. for any of you that used to watch Project Runway. But oh, that blue is beautiful. And this deep green is so pretty. Purple is gorgeous. Anyway, but I'm making it for a friend who's turning 70, and lavender deters moths. So, okay, that's in. Yeah, and I have a cedar chest, so I should probably think about putting my. You're gonna see on Tuesday. Oh, before I end up close us out. Tuesday is going to be my Decade Divas drop, and you're going to get to see. It's not really related to my project whatsoever, but you're going to get to see some of my grandmother's work that she did in the 1970s. But it's been in a cedar chest since then. So it doesn't have any of that kind of damage whatsoever. It's my mother's cedar chest. So, and then I got all the stuff, but you're going to get to see that. So watch my video on Tuesday. It'll drop at, is it 11 a.m. Eastern time? If that's the easiest for everybody to go off of. Making 3 stitches to 9 for knit power. Oh, knit. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I don't know how to knit at all. That's really cool that you can do that. And now you know how to blend your crochet hook and your knitting. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah. And then I finished this Halloween treat bag. So that's coming up, but I've got to finish. This one is going to California to my grandson in California. He's 2.5, just about. Where's my panel? Oh, there it is. And I found my better yarn. Well, no, I'll probably stick with that. I still haven't made the handles for this, but maybe I'll do something similar. So this is made on the Centra. This is on a knitting machine. So yes, it looks knit because technically it is. I did not knit that. The machine, well, I did. I cranked the handle, but the machine did the hard work. And then I crocheted a single crochet and then a mesh top. And then I'm going to add this little apple. I'm going to put some caramel. I'm going to put some caramel on it. And then I'm going to make another apple. And I'm going to put this on it so it'll be like a poison apple. Because that'll be funny. So I have a caramel apple and a poison apple. I might do one on each side. I haven't decided. This one will go to my granddaughter that lives here. So I need to get that done so I can submit that to Armchair Chef Lori's thing. Oh, you made a lily hat. Oh, I made a lily hat. I think it was a lily for my daughter a few years back for Renfest. I can't wait to see yours. Hers was I made out of a lavender color. Yeah. So this will probably be done this week, depending on how many of Camille's holiday challenge items I choose to make. I mean, I have several on the hook. Several. So anyway, I just have to finish. This was one, by the way, that apple. This was one of the patterns from Camille's holiday challenge list. This is from the Halloween coasters. I just made it a stem instead and used the caramel color because I was going to do the caramel down here too, but I haven't decided how to do that yet. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what my daughter was doing. Your dark purple. Okay. Underneath. Oh, that sounds so familiar. Yeah, this one. So this one, again, I just changed the color to this and I kind of went off script. This followed the pattern exactly. This, I kind of fudged it. This one's cute. I looked at the other ones because I think there were 2 other apple coasters, but they were like the white on the inside, and that wasn't the look I was going for this. So the apple will get submitted to Live Fantastical, Michelle, and Cheyenne. This, once it's done, will get submitted to, oh, you know what? Never mind. I'll submit this to Chef Lori right now so that I get it done and it's turned in. So yeah, and I made it Japanese knot bag style because I just had a hankering to do it that way. And I think it worked out well. But the holiday challenge, you can use, it's not limited to the individual. Yes, you do your work. I get it. Oh, probably only 5 more minutes, Lexi, to be honest. Yeah, I can't believe I made it to 2 hours. I took some cold medicine just to get on, and I thought, I'm only going to make it an hour. But then we talked about, let me show you, Lexi, because you came in late. We talked about this. This book is from 1949, and it has a bunch of edges, as you can see. Look at these. Are they not just so freaking gorgeous? And then this one's from 1950, but what I was saying is that would be absolutely in style right now, 75 years later. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, you should definitely go right in. And I will reply to your email, but maybe not tonight, because what else were we showing? Oh, this one. Everything here, except for maybe the shoes, would be something that would be current. People would wear now. People don't wear really the garter belts, but this hat, 100%. I have a friend that if I made that hat for her, she would wear it. I have no doubt. And then the earrings and the different jewelry. What's this one? I don't know what that is, but it's cute. It's just a flower, I guess. Oh, boutonniere. That's what it said it is. It said it's a boutonniere. So there you go. You can make your own wedding flowers or dance flowers. But in my opinion, everything on that, except for maybe the shoes. I don't know. Are those shoes popular anywhere? I'd be so afraid of ruining them being on my feet. Anybody else feel that way? Or is it just me? Anyway, so these are from 1950. This is from 1949. It's fun going through that. Helped us go through a lot. Yes. I can make you that tattoo, Luana. Yes. Right? It's so beautiful, right? Here, let's read. Let me read. Let me make sure I actually have the pattern. I'm going to see what weight thread or yarn it uses, because that's going to matter. Oh, please be here. That's that hat. 393, page 7. And let's see. Eight balls of number 61 at Cruise. Pearl cotton size 5. Is that like what weight yarn is that? Because, or I understand that's a thread size, right? Size 5. I don't have any size 5. I have a size 10. And a number, where's the hook? 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 Give me the hook. A number 7 hook. So that's not too tiny. I could probably get away with 10 weight, right? 10 size 10 thread. If I can figure this out, I might just figure out how to make that. Because that hat is so cute, right? It's so cute. And then even this stuff, like pot holders. Well, the pot holder, I mean, nobody really necessarily has their napkin holders anymore. And this is a plate holder. And this is I think that's a placemat. That one maybe. But again, I don't think you want a 3-dimensional placemat. But yeah, it's just amazing that 75 years later, this stuff is on point. And then remember Dorothy was making Tunisian hanger covers. And they had the crochet hanger covers. That's another thing I vaguely remember my grandma teaching me how to do, like to crochet around a coat hanger, a wire hanger, so that to put the yarn around it so things didn't slide off. So still practical, right? Stuff 75 years old. Not only current, on trend, but it lasts, and it was because they were very practical. Does the pattern have a gauge? Ooh, let me go see. That was on page. Drop the paper clip. That's number 2. Number 2 drop. Let's see if there's a gauge. Sorry, I have to do this. You get to a certain age, 29 is rough. Not that I can tell. What size hook did I say it was? A 7 hook. I know I have a 7 hook in that. So a 4 hook for some parts, but a 7 hook for the hat. Trying to see what takes the 4 hook, which are, oh, it says beading for the bag, and I don't need that. Very interesting construction on this. Sorry, this is probably super boring to watch me read this. I do not see anything about gauge. Shoot, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like, right? It's so cute. It's so cute. Like, these bags are fine, but they're not as like stand out. Oh my gosh, I want to make that. Oh my gosh, now I feel blind. I can't even see myself on the computer screen. See, of a certain age. Anyway, yeah, and even the bandana could be modernized enough. 5 is now thicker. Yeah. 5 is thicker than a 3? Right. No, that's what I'm saying. You would wear both of them, or this one that I think is too stinking cute for words. I mean, I like this one. This is more of a bandana style. This is where we came up with bone rings. If you go back in the chat, you'll see that whole thing. But yeah, both. You would wear both. Okay. And then they had some jewelry here. Some little earrings. And one of these that was a bracelet. I think this was like a belt kind of thing. I think that's a necklace. Every once in a while, we're allowed to make a mistake, Chuck. Oh my gosh. I do not pretend to not make mistakes. We all know. I don't hide any of that stuff. And then we were talking about, like I said, these edgings that are just so stunning. These were called Rick Rack. And then there were these. All of this was pretty tiny thread and pretty tiny hooks. This one was from 1949. This one's from 1950. I'm going off the copyright because it doesn't actually say it on the front. So, 10 cents. Also 10 cents. But 10 cents in 1950 was my 25 cents in 2025. So, somebody was clearing out their moms. I've got more of these, but obviously I don't. I really do need to get going because I'm loopy as heck. But yes, please come check out my Decade Divas on Tuesday. You will enjoy it. I'm debating now if I just leave my Tuesday Decade Divas only and then do my speed up painting on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Because I have lots of tin. Is this tin? Well, let's see what this one is. No, this has got to be bigger than that. This was made in Canada. See some vintage yarn or thread or whatever this is. It says, see, I grabbed a one. This is acrylic and nylon. So this would be sock yarn, right? Wait, no, you don't do acrylic on socks, right? Because that's too sweaty. I saw the needles, 4mm needles. So that can't be that thin. Crochet thread, yes. So this is this is cool. This is a braided thread is what they call that. I can't find the size anywhere. All I can see is 4mm needles, US 6. It's beautiful, right? It's Patton's Pearl Twist. Let me grab some thread. I have got lots of thread. So this is the size 10. I have lots and lots of size 10 thread. This is pink and luckily Avisha's not here at the moment. This is a pink and white variegated. This is a 10. This is a 10 weight. In theory, a 5 weight would be thicker than that, right? So I'll have to compare. And then of course we still have some of this. This is the 50 weight thread. See, I was joking that it's dental floss, but it is. Look at that. That might as well be dental floss because it's so thin. That's 50. That's 50 thread. I only have one of the 50 threads. And my 40 threads, it's so weird because initially when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, there's no difference. That's a 40, but it's definitely thicker. That's a 40 thread. Yes. Oh, happy almost birthday. September 28th. I think that's when my friend's birthday party is, that I'm using that big giant hook on that gift. Anyway, that's a 40 weight thread is what I'm showing you. I in the really skinny stuff, I only have white. But anyway, Patton's cotton is supposed to be nice. I've not tried that. This is, I believe, cotton. Hold on, no. I said acrylic and nylon. So it's going to be stretchy, or at least have some stretch. Not that much, actually. I'm shocked. Let me put this back down in there. I'm so sorry. I believe I got this from the Vintage Magazine's lady as well. But this was gifted to me from somebody in my crochet club who had gone to a, look at this. Look what that says. Size 5. Size 5. I'm excited now. That's a size 5. I don't know if I can make that hat if this is enough. But I think I have a couple of these America's Best Pearl PERLE cotton. 100% mercerized cotton. Oh my gosh. That's a size 5. I know I have some more that are like similar to this. So, ooh, maybe I do. That's so crazy because I thought all of these, I missed that. This one's a size 5. Check that out. That's amazing. All right. So I have up there, see all that? I thought all of that was size 10 thread. But I know I have some more like this, and this is size 5. So maybe I could make that hat. I'd have to do the flowers, the heavier or the thinner yarn. But I have lots of colors to choose from. All right. Hopefully, sorry for the squeak. I know that's really loud when I move that. Yes, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm definitely, yeah, patents is nice. But yeah, so this was gifted to me. So what happened was there's a lady, well, 2 ladies in my crochet club who went, the advertisement, this was several months ago, for this estate sale was more yarn than Joanne. So, and remember Joanne going out of business and everybody had all, yeah. These 2 ladies from my crochet club went and bought garbage bag full, like leaf garbage bags full. I don't even know how many. So much yarn. So much yarn. And they happen to also get thread. Yes. And for those of you who have seen Chuck's baby bonnet, I sent her some of this thread and she made it. The smaller the number, the thicker the thread. Right, exactly. So it's the opposite of yarn. Just like the hooks, right? The bigger the number, the smaller the hook. The bigger the number, the smaller the thread kind of thing. Oh, no, I know. The pictures were insane of their yarn. Anyway, they also got all this thread. Well, and this right here. This is, what was the weight on this? It says 3.5 millimeter. This is a Bernat. Again, this is old. Now, this one came from the estate sale that they had bunched in with the thread. So they were giving away. So what happened was they bought a bunch. Then the people told them, after the sale on Sunday night, we'll call you, and then Monday you can come pick up anything you want, like crafting yarn related, for free. We'll just give you anything that doesn't sell. That is how I got most of that thread up there, including that giant cone of it, that lovely blue aqua. All right. Now I clicked off of comments and here we go. There we go. All right. And Camila's too sweet. Anyway, so I'm super excited. So since this is a size 5, that there's at least one more that's the same brand. So I'm going to guess it's a size 5. I might just be able to make that darn hat. That would be so fun. Oh yeah, right. The aqua. The aqua, right. Right there. It's so pretty. And it's so much. Right. And I'll have to compare how close the 5 and the 10 are. Like I said, the flowers, I'll probably have to use a 10. But this says it uses a 4 millimeter hook. Is that what I said? No, 3.5 millimeter. No, that was the other thing. What does it say? Does it tell me hook size? Hand wash. Interesting. It does have a barcode. What year did we decide that if it has a barcode, it's at least it's this year or later? Does anybody remember? I don't see. Anyway, that's going to stay down so I remember. All right. I am swirling and my head is floaty, floaty, floaty. Yeah, it's so pretty, right, ukulele? My goal is to eventually make a top with that, but I have way too many other projects. Now, if I find something in Camille's playlists for the holiday challenge, something might get made with that. I already pulled some thread that's not up there anymore to make something. But anyway, I really do need to go because my head is like, what you doing, girl? What you doing? What you doing? Do you even know what you're saying anymore? Probably not. But please, please, please. I mean, obviously watch my videos all the time, but especially please watch Decade Divas and check out all the other Decade Diva videos. Yeah, I do. I don't feel particularly yucky, thankfully, but the head gets floaty and then I stop making sense to myself. So that's when I know it's time to say my 75th goodbye. Well, tonight was a little different than I had planned. Not entirely. We talked about the color street first. I'll just do a quick show of the ones that are just sitting out. So these are ones that were requested by my daughter. Oh, the colors are so hard to get just right. She likes the more natural colors. She likes the glitter, but she likes the more natural colors. And just for fun, to end this show, my granddaughter colored this for me. And I said, oh, is it you and me or you and your mom? And she says, no, it's Elsa and Anna. She's 3.5 and very literal. She's funny. And she had these popsicles sticks taped to the bottom here so that it was still, can you see them? To hold it up straight, which is so funny, but she's too cute. Anyway, we'll end with that cute little thing. Yes, me and my Midwestern goodbyes. I have a problem. And yes. So if I don't see, well, I'll have stuff out every day. So painting's going to get pushed to Wednesday. I'll just leave Decade Divas as Tuesday, but it will be later than my videos usually drop. So just be aware of that because we're all supposed to wait until 11 Eastern to drop them. So maybe I'll do a advertisement. That's what I'll do. I'll do an advertisement video for that so that I'll have something on it. What time do I put them on? 8 Eastern. So, yes, I gotta go. And thank you all for being here. And you all are the best. And hopefully whoever wanted to drop their links did. And I appreciate you all. And again, thanks for coming in. And can I get an amen? See you later.